Good afternoon. I'd like to call the informational meeting together for August 20th, and thank you for being with us today. First of all, we will have our regular weekly staff report by Deborah Owen.
Thank you, and good afternoon, Sioux Falls City Council. Just a couple of reminders. There's a 5 o'clock joint meeting at the Minnehaha building today, and the 7 o'clock council meeting. Also, there's just a suggested timeline for capital budget or city budget amendments that were put in your mailboxes. If you really want to take a look at those and discuss amongst yourselves, that would be great. Otherwise, I believe that's it.
Thank you, Deborah. Actually, would you please just pull that budget amendment timeline just out of your packet and just glance at it so we could, if you have any concerns or suggestions on improving this timeline, I'm sure open to those. And I know that you just received this today, or if you'd like a little bit more time and you could maybe let me know by the end of tonight or sometime very soon if this rushes you too much or whatever, okay? And then also regarding our City Council website, I know the City Clerk's Office has been working really hard trying to get a few more biographies, I guess I'll say, in, and so far 3 counselors have done their homework, and their bios have been posted on our city website, and they happen to be Counselor Brown, Counselor Knudsen, and Counselor Kavanaugh. So would the rest of you please just email something soon to the City Clerk's Office so that you can join the rest of us who have A's going on this project. Also, another item I'd like to just remind all of you and the listening public is that the Whittier picnic has been rescheduled for this coming Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock at Whittier Park. It was canceled last Saturday because of the rainy weather, and so just wanted to share that with you. And another little tidbit, I just wanted to tell you that on end of last week, Jason Kahn, from the superintendent of our landfill, and I did a show on Channel 16 regarding recycling, and I assume that will be available to watch in the near future if you are interested in knowing the newest thoughts on recycling, particularly by the superintendent of landfill. With that, we'll go to our regular committee reports, and let's see, I don't see any staff reports, first of all. And so Audit Committee, Councilor Kavanaugh, would you have anything that you would like to update us on?
No report.
Okay. Fiscal Committee, Councilor Costello.
In regards to the bond anticipation notes, we have a second reading on that on September 4th. I believe that. Or tonight? Okay. And the Fiscal Committee has a due pass recommendation on that. And then on the proposed neighborhood redevelopment funding, we're waiting for some more information from the administration on how that program will be implemented. And we will vote on that on September 4th, I believe.
Councilor Costello, on that particular topic, I was just curious of a question, is that are there any other communities in the Midwest that have done any programs similar to this recently that that would be helpful to us as far as like what percentage should be affordable housing or so forth?
I'm certain that there are other communities that do something like this, although I wouldn't be comfortable speaking to that. Gene, do you have any information you'd like to add?
Gene Roanhorse, Director of Finance. I can't give you any statistics on it. There may be some around. I'm not sure where they would be, but mixed-use real estate is very popular right now. It has been for a long time in the larger cities, using the first, second floor for some kind of commercial type activity, and then the upper floors for affordable housing. So there's been a lot of it done in the larger cities. I guess I can't speak to the cities our size, and I'm not sure. Like I say, there's probably some statistics out there, but we'd have to do some digging around to find them. But it's pretty popular.
Thank you. Well, and I think it just sounds like a very exciting a very exciting plan, and I know that this council feels very strongly about more affordable housing being available to the people who are not as blessed as others. So,
Well, one of the things on affordable housing, like mixed use, they have worked reasonably well financially, so that, you know, there's a reason that they are popular, because they do work from a financial standpoint. So the things that we're looking at here in Sioux Falls, it's not been tried here before, but they've had very good financial results in other localities.
thank you. Land Use Committee, Councilor Jameson.
No report.
Okay. Public Services Committee, Councilor Staggers.
Well, we had a meeting this afternoon at 3 o'clock, and we're finally coming down to the end of this process dealing with campaign reform. Next Monday at 4 o'clock at the Informational, we are going to be having a discussion of some of the proposals coming out of the Public Services Committee. And also, our minutes are online, so if you want to brush up on what's been happening in the Public Services Committee dealing with campaign reform, just please get online, and you can take a look at that. So,
Thank you, Councilor Staggers. Open discussion? Would be any topics? Councilor Staggers?
yeah, I just wanted to mention one suggestion by a constituent. In the past, we've talked quite a bit about on-street parking and some of the problems that causes. But sometimes there is a need for some citizens to park on the street for an extended period of time. And there was this one citizen who called me and said, well, can you suggest this to the city council and see what they think? Their suggestion is that for those people who might want to park on the street for more than 24 hours and therefore break city code, that maybe we could have a system where you could get a special sticker or tag or whatever to enable you to park on the street for longer than 24 hours. So that's the suggestion that was made, and I thought it was kind of a creative suggestion, so I'm just bringing it to the city council right now to see what you might think.
Okay, would there be any thoughts that any of you would like to share on that topic at this time? Okay. Are there any other open discussion items? Hearing none, I believe that we will, well, I'm going to wait a moment. Here is Councilor Brown. We are just running through our committee reports, and we're also on open discussion, and I was just wondering if you had anything that you'd like to share, and would you like to say anything about water conservation and so forth, too?
The second meeting in September after the informational, we'll have a Public Services Committee meeting, and we'll be talking about long-term water conservation measures and also rebates programs for sprinkler systems.
Okay, and can you think of any
Timers
other
on sprinkler systems, I should
all
say.
right. Any other open discussion items by you, Councilor Brown?
That's it.
Okay, and okay. In fact, how about this back on the budget amendment timeline, so that I don't leave it too loosey-goosey with all of you? How about if I just ask if all of you by 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, if you would please get back to Deborah Owen and me, and give us any suggestions you have on this timeline. And if we do not hear from any of you by 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, we're going to assume that you are fine with this. Would that plan work? Is that okay with you, what I'm suggesting? Does that rush you too much on getting back to me? All right, that's just what we will do then. And we will adjourn our informational for today. We have our joint meeting at 5 o'clock today, as you all know, and we are hoping very much to have our September joint meeting with the Minnehaha County right here at Carnegie, so that we do not, that would be on September 17th. So I'll see you over at the administration building with the county at 5 p.m. Thank you.